What's happening, Machinima fans? Dan here from Lazy Bunch, and we are doing a special for today's Let's Watch. We're going to be watching a fun little show called Clans of Sanghelios. Why do I feel like I didn't pronounce that right? It is Sanghelios, right? Anyway, this is a fun little show that came out just a couple months ago. I'm not exactly sure. Let me look it up. Maybe, wait, what is it? 6 months ago? This is a fun little show created by the Polycore Media Group, and they've released a couple episodes since then. I've only seen like 1 or 2 of them, but it's been a hot minute since I've seen the first one. So today, we are rewatching the first episode of Clans of Sanghelios. Before we get really into that, make sure you slap that subscribe button. As always, like and comment on this video, and make sure you subscribe to Polycore Media because they have a lot of fun content on there as well. So we're going to be watching the first episode of Clans of Sanghelios, episode 1, Chief of the Valley. I'm sorry, I'm reading that because that is a long title. So let's get right into this, shall we? And we're going to just start, well, right now. Man, I'm getting like Avengers Endgame vibes from that intro.
Stories are crafted and legends are born.
I will say that was a very long intro, but regardless, that was really cool. Now I remember watching this, and I think they had music from an existing movie already, so I don't know how that works with monetization and all that. I love the soundtrack, don't get me wrong, it works well with this. Clans of Sanghelios, Chief of the Valley. Man, Halo Reach. I remember this show is all elites. It's really hard to film with elites, I will say that. I personally have tried, it never works out well for me.
Thank you, Chief Anubis. Run along now. I shall send my son to the transmitter shortly. I'm sure the two of us will manage to solve the problem. I'm sure you will.
The maps are really, the map is really cool.
Of course, Chief. If there are any further questions, speak now. If not, you are free to go.
It's weird, like the Last Samurai soundtrack. It makes it really feel like I'm watching like this old samurai movie. I mean, not just the soundtrack, but just I guess the feel of the writing.
The last harvest did not yield much.
Oh, this is cool. That was a cool transition. I know that's not in game, I know, but it's still really cool.
What keeps you up at this?
Mother, father, I am back from the transmitter site. Welcome.
I will say this. For almost all the shots that are moving, like besides the stationary conversation shots,
So everything was up there?
a lot of the shots are panning, tilting, moving, dollying. All of the shots are like moving, but the thing is, it doesn't make you sick. You know what I mean? Like they're all smooth. Like this one right here. Like
Could it not be background
it's-
radiation or asteroid?
their shot composition is really good. I'll give Polycore Media that. They did a great job with the shot movements, and I love it. All right, hold up. I will say this. They've done an excellent job populating this place. When you watch my machinimas or some other content creators' machinimas, usually there's like one person moving or 2 people moving, and that's basically the shot. Here, on the other hand, they've managed to make every single shot and scene feel like it's alive. There's a lot of movement, which is great. There's one rule I learned in filmmaking, that is to layer the shot as best as you can. Not to overpopulate it, but to fill it in with different layers. Something to keep the viewer's eyes continuously moving and trying to refocus on things. And by giving them extra things to look at, you're giving them the chance to focus more on the actual frame itself. Sorry, there I go on another rant tangent. Let's just keep this thing going. But yeah, they've done a really good job with filling this
Our ships have all arrived
with
in the
life.
home system and are clustering in upper orbit.
Excellent.
Ooh.
Send a word to all ships within the fleet to start forming a blockade formation.
Who is this voice actor? I gotta know.
Yes, my sire.
I did not dismiss you, minor.
Ooh, caused a boo-boo.
You will leave my presence when I allow it.
Well, this VR guns are cool.
Task for you. You will contact the shipmasters and inform them to start the landing process. It has begun.
Dang, this just got intense real fast. First we go from a nice peaceful little village and all of a sudden, bam! Awesome voice actor calling out playing the villain.
Say that again. There are multiple points of transmissions coming from orbit and are spreading around the planet. They're here. Everyone, head back to your homes where it is late and
Uh-oh.
grow weary. But they call themselves the Covenant, and they have returned to conquer and to constrict.
Oh, snap. Well, this is a cool map. I don't remember this. I remember this map, but I have not seen it used in a long time. I forgot about this one. Making sure these miners do their jobs. I love that. Oh snap, oh snap. Music's intensifying.
Move, Mark. As many as you can, Bravi. I need you to gather resources for the great journey.
The great journey.
Much more than we currently possess has come. The Covenant has.
This soundtrack is off the walls. Dang. That ended off on such a high and powerful note. Oh, dang. I'm like speechless. Like, maybe I didn't watch the whole thing through the first time, but dang. All right, so let's just dive right in and talk about what they did right with this. I will say my only actual critique is that the beginning was a little slow, but, major but here, guys. About like the 7-minute mark, it went from like here to here real fast. Besides that, voice acting, great. Like I said, being able to populate every single shot with elites and making sure there's plenty of movement and action happening, even when there's nothing really happening at all, just having movement in some capacity really keeps the viewer engaged. So they did a great job of that. At some point, I did mention the soundtrack. I know they're using the Last Samurai soundtrack, you know, composed by Hans Zimmer, one of the greats. So I don't know how the monetization works with all that. I'm sure they're having a headache of a problem with dealing with that kind of thing. But basically what I'm saying is the soundtrack that they have is working really well, especially towards the end. It really got me hyped for the next episode. But dang, that was quite a first episode. Everyone did a spectacular job voice acting, not gonna lie. Everyone did a great job, but that one elite, like, stood out. Like, I gotta know who that is. And like I said, I had my doubts a little bit at the beginning, but after the 7-minute mark, like, that all went away. Like, I completely forgot about any problems that I had with it. Dang, that was just really intense. I think I'm still hyped about those last 2 minutes. All right, I don't know, but that was really good. They did something right. They knew how to grab my attention. Anyway, like I said, subscribe to their channel because they are super talented. I'm probably gonna binge watch the rest of the show for the rest of the day now. Tell us what your favorite moment from the series is right now. I know they're still releasing more episodes, but just let us know what your favorite moment is, who your favorite character is. Let's get talk about Clans of Sanghelios, folks. Let's talk about the show. Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you all enjoy this one, and we'll see you all next year. I had to do that one dad joke right there.